you have actually mentioned data readiness, and thank you for bringing that up. But if you can talk more about this readiness, what organizational readiness are most critical for financial institutions, and how can companies prepare for this transformation?
Well, technology alone is not enough. It needs have a strong ownership, both leadership and also from the operational champions. And it also needs alignment between multiple stakeholders, like for example, IT, and then also the risk team, the compliance team also need to involve in this part. And everyone should understand how AI fits into the workflow. Yeah. And one of the best approach that I always recommend to the client is to do the pilot run. Meaning we start small, allow them to learn, and then also adjust and build a confidence before it scale into a bigger one.
Okay, so technology is a factor, obviously. There's ownership, leadership, alignment, and also the last one that you mentioned.
The last one is do the pilot run first.
Okay, starting with the pilot and then scale up.
Do the scale up, it's correct.
So let's say that these financial institutions have considered all the factors, and they have the data ready, they have the right technology, ownership, alignments, start with this pilot and eventually scale up. So what performance indicators and or business outcomes that this organization should track when evaluating the success of AI-powered debt collection?
Okay, so we shouldn't measure only the call volume, but there are several more meaningful metrics that we need to take a look. The first one is the connection rate, like how many users that pick up the phone compared to the total volume that being contacted. And then also the promise to pay, meaning during the call, how many users that finally do the promise to pay, the conversion, of course, how many people that after the call finally make a payment. That's the most important thing one. And then the last one, maybe the roll rate improvement. How can we move these users into early bucket as early as possible? This particular user will pay 30 days after the due date. So we need to improve it. Make sure that the user make a payment as early as possible.
Okay, so it is earlier than 30 days.
Yeah, hopefully on due date, but sometimes some of the users make a payment like few days after. Another metric that we can take a look is the cost efficiency. So other than how much money the company or the client can generate, but also can take a look on the other angle, how much cost that can be reduced. It can be cost per collection or maybe agent productivity. The last one is more qualitative, like the compliance, and then also maybe customer satisfaction after doing the debt collection. That's the thing that we can also measure.
Okay, so there are many performance indicators actually. Please correct me if I'm wrong. It is actually dependent on the business objectives that you have on top before you start this AI solution project.
Yes, absolutely. It depends on the use case, depends on the client's objective.